Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida. And what a night for college football in the stadium known as the Bounce House. The UCF Knights are ready to open another season. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Knights' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will start this game off. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So UCF's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Finds his tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Knights line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Baldwin. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It's third and goal and third and long. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
I mean, it's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this that just, I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes a guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy is just an absolute hope.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Motion from the wideout. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. Reels it in down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Baldwin. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Nixon. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Strong, firm tackle. The Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Cook. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Quickly out to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wyoming. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. Turning it on. At the 20. Touchdown, UCF. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's on target and complete. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting first and 20. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the catch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Jackson will throw. Blasted as he lets it go. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring them to within 4. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on to midfield. Turning on the Jets. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Knights are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Cook. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. They'll immediately call timeout. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday?
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking for a big play. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Knights send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Right on the money. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Gamecocks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Takes the handoff, it's Nixon. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Burton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 10 over East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a heat. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble that time. Really, really nice job defensively.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. That's caught. It's Charles. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting a big sack.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're only 1 for 3 on 4th down attempts, but they'll try it again here. Converts on 4th down, still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of
Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Liberty's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So Jacksonville State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and...
There he goes! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. This dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to make the tackle.
And, man, when a quarterback can do that, it just dictates everything to the defense. I mean, you could tell. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north-south, picks up yards fast on the QB keep. That defense better be aware of his ability.
The Flames are rolling down the field. Using his legs, it's Blue. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it to the right side. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground and try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. It's a running, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Buys a little extra time. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Line gets set. First down. Looking downfield on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Inside the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual threat quarterback. Because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm. And then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it. Because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Petway. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll run the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for room. It's Blue. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs through a tackle.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Basco. Slings it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Moving past the 25. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Got his man. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit for forcing an incompletion.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They'll operate out of split backs. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. He'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Flames will punt this one away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Look out, he's got room.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting himself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Looks as if the returner will try and the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Fires to the right. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Flames will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Jacksonville State Gamecocks will take over. First and 10.
To the air on first down. It's the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Vasco. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. The Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Baldwin. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air. It's Basco. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Breaks into the open. The 40, the 30, the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Flames.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on them. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And he'll be brought down. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll toss it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gets the back moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give out of the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Quarterback adapting. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Stopped at the 13-yard line. After the interception has them in business. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Flames will punt it away on fourth down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be brought down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. It's caught. Turning it on. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fit it in the window for the score.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gray. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Vasco. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. To the ground with the back. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. And the Flames are in the hurry-up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs.
Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. To the air, it's Vasco. On the run, fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Punts it out of the air. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the route is on.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
He'll bring it out. It's Gray. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble.
Will take over 1st and 10.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30, the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Liberty.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is... did the official see something to bring it back? Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Gamecocks offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football.
There he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just Let him make plays. Let him be a difference maker. Ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's second and long. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple, can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Georgia Southern's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's French. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. They kick it away on fourth down. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged out of the air. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had the last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Petway.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the pressure. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Dropping back, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gets it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Jacksonville State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Trying to find the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up and stick their face in the fan and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cook. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baldwin. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Just keep slinging it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 11 over Iowa State.
The screen, and watch out.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's French. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. IndyCar tempo as as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Cobb. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And this one is perfect. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They go to the ground. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air, it's French. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags it on the right. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Leaves it with the back. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Gamecocks will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Took care of it himself. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's French. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wide open, makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Buying some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's French. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. Makes the tackle. Really strong, disciplined job. And now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. Dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like,
there he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Back to throw, it's French. Bringing the heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Eagles. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
and it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He might want another play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. And here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
Looking to pass. It's French. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue.
Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. The Groupers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Jacksonville State's offense has the ball first today. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jess. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Jacksonville State. Once he got some room, it was over.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Groupers' offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and he cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. That's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Groupers.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Crosses the 30. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Groupers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. The option look. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Nice move. Creates some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Groupers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's got him. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. How about these two running games so far? It's dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Running through contact. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, really good decision-making by this offense on 3rd down. Understanding, running the option to perfection, getting into the pitch man, and he gets the 1st down and some extra yards.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Give to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24. Oh, he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
You never know how weather affects the kick, and the rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration, getting back deep in the backfield, and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Still looking, on the move. Gets the 1st himself. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback making checks. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that That touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry, that defense has to be ready.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run the screen. At the 20, he's got space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the groupers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. A shot toward the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gamecocks are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Floating away. And that ball's free behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense maintains possession, but no gain on the play. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. That's caught. It's Chandler.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's loose. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. He's looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Parrish. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Groupers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 4th down. I wonder if he lost track of the downs there. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And now on 3rd down after that last run. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Paul. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the grab. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time.